On our retreats, we bring together 4 different modalities. The way that this works is we would have already learnt Vedic meditation. It's a requirement to come onto this retreat. Once you've learnt that, we then go into what we call rounding. And on the retreat, we teach the Vedic science of rounding, where we are combining yoga asana, so the yoga postures that most of you are aware of, that you see in different yoga studios and stuff. We're going to be doing a gentle sequence of postures. And then we flow into some breath work, some pranayama, very gentle, very easy breath work. And then we flow into our 20-minute meditation, our Vedic meditation. And then we go into some rest at the end in Shavasana. And this is how we integrate the yoga, the breath work, the meditation, and we integrate that in the last part of the rounding sequence. And on the retreat, we will tend to do a series of these in a row. We might do anything between 3, 4 or 5 in the morning, and then we might do 3, 4 or 5 in the afternoon. And we'll obviously have some lunch in between that and some dinner in the evening. We don't have any breakfast usually on these retreats. The idea is that it's better to be in a fasted state when we're doing our morning rounds. And if we have breakfast, that will interfere with that and we'll have to get up earlier and so on. Prefer it to be more relaxing. So on a retreat, you'll be doing this rounding process, anything between 6 and 10 hours. The value of doing this retreat is you're going to be detaching yourself from your mobile phones and your iPads and your televisions and maybe even your books if you choose to. The idea is that you're going to start to get to know yourself, and it's a chance for the mind and the body to just go into some deep restorative rest. When we go into this deep restorative rest for a prolonged amount of time, then the body goes, aha, right, now I get to do some real work. I get to really start to work up all of the stress that I've been holding on to for so long and the traumas we've experienced and we haven't fully processed. And then this is what happens. The body starts to let go. It becomes so relaxed, it stops trying to hold on to everything and bury everything down. So really, it's giving you the opportunity to do this deep inner work, away from all the stimulation from outside, your normal lives. And then after the retreat, you're kind of setting yourself up for new things. Because when you go through this process, it's almost like a reset for the brain. And it allows the brain to rewire into a direction that you choose. At the end, there's kind of like this integration process where you're going back out into the world and you feel inspired to do all these other things. And you want to start to let go of the things, your old patterns. And then this is a process that plays out. Typically, we do a 4 or 5 day retreat. And now at Soma, we're starting to bring in more of a 6-7 day retreat, just to give you a little bit longer to soak yourself in this restorative process. The reason we're extending the retreats is when people start to really get into the rounds, they really enjoy it, and they just want to keep going because they know it's good. It feels blissful. You're there, you're just allowing the body to repair itself. It's the perfect environment. Perfect, nurturing. You've got amazing Ayurvedic, vegan, organic food, which is going to help to nourish you when you're going through this process. The other incredible thing is it boosts your meditation practice. If you're doing a 3-day retreat, you might expect to have about 9 months worth of meditation within those 3 days. The reason for this is that you're going down into a deep relaxing state, which means you can throw up all of the stress, you can start to let go of a lot of it at once. Whereas your normal daily 20-minute meditation that you do twice a day, you're bringing up a small amount and then you're getting stressed again because you're in your everyday life and doing everyday things. But in a retreat setting, you can stay down and it's almost like you're in a meditation for the whole duration of the retreat. So that might feel quite intimidating because it's such a large amount of time. And I tell you that you might be doing 3 rounds in the morning and these typically take an hour, and then you've got another 3 in the afternoon. That seems like a lot of meditation, and you might get bored and it might just feel like it's too much. But I can promise you, as soon as you start doing it, you're going to understand it. You just want to keep going. You want to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Your meditation experience will start to change. The overall consensus after these retreats is that your meditation practice takes to a new level. So your experiences that you currently have, maybe you've got loads of thoughts going on, or you have a mixture of both, you'll find that you start to blast through quite a lot of that thinking. And it can really speed up the practice. And we advise after the retreat just to take a day or two, don't go straight into work. Just allow yourself to get comfortable back at home and then be very gentle for the week ahead.